Let me tell you the story of a man who went to war for a cigarette. No, seriously, this is the tale of Hijikata Toushirou, the vice commander of the Shinsengumi and full-time mayo connoisseur, risking life, limb, and anime copyright law just to get one last smoke. Because nothing screams honor like chain smoking in an emotional flashback. So back in the real world, when anime studios started cutting back on smoking scenes, and it was not because of any strict laws, but due to self-regulation, studios and broadcasters just decided to tone it down, especially for shows aimed at younger audiences. Cigarettes suddenly became taboo. And for someone like Hijikata, that's like banning oxygen. But Gintama being Gintama responded to the situation the only way it knows how, by breaking every rule in the dumbest yet smartest way possible. Yes, we're talking one full episode where Hijikata's nicotine addiction turns into a shonen-level side quest. He goes through cigarette withdrawal like he's in a full-blown psychological horror arc. He starts hallucinating. He shakes. He probably tasted color at some point. The episode kicks off with a planet-wide cigarette ban. Yep, smoking is outlawed across the entire Earth. Hijikata, desperate and twitching like a man on the edge, learns there's only one place left with tobacco fields, a distant planet called Hamek, a not-so-subtle parody of Dragon Ball Z's planet Namek. So he boards aboards on a spaceship and blasts across the galaxy, because as he puts it, never underestimate a smoker. But when he lands, bad news. Breeza, the bootleg Frieza, has already torched the tobacco fields. Yes, not Frieza, Breeza. Again, it's probably not a parody at all. Hijikata finally stumbles across one last cigarette, and as he was just about to claim it, he had to listen to the saddest anime backstory. Turns out this last cigarette was the memorial of the kid's father. So Hijikata, he freezes, of course. It's a moral dilemma. And then he rejects the smoke and goes off to fight Breeza. Of course, Gintama doesn't stop there. We get a full Dragon Ball style fight, screaming, power-ups, lasers, Hijikata yelling like his lungs are full of Super Saiyan energy, the true representation of what a man can do to get a puff. Well, after surviving battles, censorships, and copyright, one of the wildest parody arcs ever, Hijikata finally wins. He gets one wish. Does he wish for tobacco? No, because the dragon was Slimy Gleamy, and who wants to smoke a slimy cigarette? So no, he didn't wish for it. He uses it to revive the dead father of the kid who gave him the cigarette. Too bad, the dad comes back as a slimy eldritch mess, and the kid beats up his own father and Hijikata. And so, Hijikata decides to quit smoking altogether. All that buildup, and he quits cold turkey. Peak Gintama shit. Well, this entire episode is a giant middle finger to censorship. But somehow, it's also a love letter to artists. Gintama didn't just parody the smoking ban, it detonated it in space. And Hijikata, he didn't get a smoke. Instead, he got an existential crisis, a space brawl, and a one-way rehab ticket. Still, probably the most popular anti-smoking ad. If you enjoyed that breakdown, light up that like button, not literally, and subscribe for more Gintama chaos, parodies, and the occasional mayo-fueled meltdown. なんだよ、マヨネーズの標準って。つうか、なんでコーヒーにマヨネーズ